Hey, it's Benny here. We're going to have some fun today and we're going to talk about the fascia system. Now, it gets talked a lot in the fitness and movement worlds and all of that sort of thing, and what I'd like to do is it gives you a more practical experience. I'm not going to go into all the anatomy and physiology and what's all perfect and right according to science and all of that stuff. My intent here is to give you a practical understanding based upon my experiences of working with the fascia system over many years. So first of all, what is it? Let's just consider that an easy way to understand it is your fascia system, it's a system, is like a big web, big spider's web that moves through every part of your body. And just look at your skin, you can see that, hopefully you've got some, and there has no start and no end. I don't know where would you say your skin starts and where would you say your skin ends? It's the same as your fascia system. It's one complete system, and this is where it's really beautiful because it kind of works like this structure that stabilizes and supports your body. If you didn't have it, then you would just work on your muscular system and your joints wouldn't have anything to really kind of fully stabilize them because the muscles and tendons and ligaments start and end at the joints, and then they start again. And then you've got this complete system that encapsulates and wraps around and through all of it. So fascia system is very important to connect and coordinate your whole body to really be springy and very powerful. The challenge is a lot of people, they've got tense muscles and all of that sort of thing, and that blocks them from actually using their fascia system. So over time what can happen is it can get scar tissue and blockages and congestions that can get stuck, kind of glued together. So what we need to do is learn how to feel the fascia first, which we're going to go through in the next video, and then gradually unbind it using certain stretching processes that are gentle to your body, okay? Now, when we're working with the fascia system, a useful way to look at it is looking in terms of fascial lines. Now, these lines, they don't exist in your body. If I'm standing still, there is no fascial lines. There's just one big web of fascia that's around my body. But if I bend forward, for instance, then all of a sudden a line is created. It is expressed. So as I'm bending forward here and getting this stretch down from my heel all the way through my hip, all the way to my head, then there's a line of stretch that's created. So often that's referred to as your back fascial line or your posterior fascial line. Say I bend to the side and I connect everything all the way down, then this could be called your lateral or side fascial line. Say I rotate, then this is often referred to as the spiral line. So see how as we create these points that intersect across the body, they form lines. Now, there's lots of different ways of looking at it. I have different ways of breaking it down, and I like to look at it in kind of three different ways. So there's the back line, so bending forward. There's the front line, bending backward in all sorts of different ways. And there's the inner thigh line, which means just bringing your legs wider and closer together. If you can look at it from that perspective, that really simplifies it because it intersects with a lot of different lines. The main thing that I'd like you to take away is when you're stretching, look at, let's say you're in the tiger stretch, look at the lines of stretch that you're creating. Don't think about, I'm stretching this muscle, I'm stretching that muscle. What you're looking to do is see, am I connected? Is this line connected as I move in and out of the stretch? And if you've got habitually tense muscles that are blocking that line from being connected, then you need to learn how to gradually relax those muscles so you can access the deeper tissue of the fascia system. So really what we're looking to do with this process through the embodied flexibility practice is get you in touch with the full spectrum of tissue when you stretch. So from your surface muscles, the superficial muscles, down deeper into the layers, into your fascia system, into your tendons and your ligaments. The more you can stretch and condition and strengthen those deeper layers, then the better your body will move overall. So I'm getting a little bit puffed. So it's probably time for this video to end. Next video, you'll go through how do we start to feel the fascia. So I hope that's informative. Now let's put it into practice so you can actually feel it. See you in the next video.